On February 19, 2021, Jeannie Mai of the Real talk show The Real sparked controversy when she made a comment saying that dark meat was equivalent to being cheap. This led to many people voicing their outrage, feeling that Mai had made a racially insensitive and inappropriate comment. She quickly backtracked her statement and apologized, explaining she had just been making a joke and that she never meant any harm. However, many people felt that this joke was rooted in underlying racism, and was not appropriate to make in a public setting. Others felt that the outrage was unwarranted and that there was much bigger issues to focus on. For instance, the fact that systemic racism continues to pervade almost every aspect of society. Some felt Mai should be cancelled and removed from The Real, while others thought that her gentle reprimanding and apology was punishment enough. In any event, the entire situation sparked a much-needed discourse about racism and cultural sensitivities. It led people to think more critically about the language they use and the implications it may have. It also spoke to the fact that language has subtle yet powerful implications, even in jest. As we continue to open ourselves to discourse, it is important to stay mindful of what is appropriate and insensitive. Even though some do not understand the need to govern language, learning the power of words can be a valuable asset. We should all strive to promote understanding in language and keep dialogue respectful and open-minded. This incident with Mai's comment is a great example of how quickly words can be misinterpreted and cause offense. The greater lesson from this situation is not to immediately jump to conclusions, but to instead to stay open-minded and have a conversation. Due to the overwhelming backlash and controversy Mai faced, it's unarguable that her comment was inappropriate and offensive. Above all, it is important to make sure we are mindful of the implications of our words in all contexts. There are certain words, phrases, and jokes that should be avoided, especially in more public settings. Though some may think it's ridiculous to regulate language, it is still important to remember the importance of being mindful of all meanings and implications. It is not necessary to completely cancel people over one comment, but instead to use it as a learning experience for everyone. Moreover, these situations exhibit a larger truth, which is that there is still a need to eliminate systemic and institutional racism. It is not enough to stay away from certain words and slights, but to actively strive for change in society. Eradicating racism completely will take much more than consciousness of language, which is why it is important to engage in conversations about the issue. Not all people will agree with certain regulations or limits of language, but Mai's incident serves as a reminder of the importance of being aware. We can learn from this incident and use it to emphasize the importance of having civil discourse and a unified outlook.